Starting off here, Coach. Cougs picking up 2 wins on the road in the mountains last week. Just kind of go over what you and your staff saw that you liked over Colorado, and definitely in that 5-set win over Utah.
Yeah, a lot of things. First of all, to win 2 at the mountain schools is incredible. Especially for a young team, and it's always tough to play up there. So first of all, the Colorado match, I think we did a really nice job of serving and just trying to control the tempo and put some pressure on Colorado, and they pushed us pretty good in the second set, but we responded and were able to close it out in 3. So I don't think that happens very often up at Colorado. So I was really proud of the way that we just performed overall, and then had a couple days to prepare for a really, really good Utah team. And man, they are tough. So probably that match, our blocking and defense was really a key. We were also able to pass pretty well and get our middles going. Both Jocelyn and Magda had phenomenal matches. Definitely really proud of just our overall performance this past weekend.
All right. And just kind of go into that Utah match a little bit more. It seems like everybody on this team is capable of stepping up at any point, really, anybody that comes on the court at some time. With that resiliency that you saw, how has this group developed over the year from what you've seen, say, starting off in preseason and now up to this point in professional?
Yeah, I think a lot of things are getting better. I think our blocking is getting a little bit better defensively, especially during that Utah match. I thought we did a great job. Julia Norville really stepped up as well, in addition to, of course, Alexis Derigi, who's just been playing fantastic defensively. So, those are things that are just getting more consistent. And then I'd say offensively, I think our hitters, for the most part, are doing a really nice job of, not making as many unforced errors. And this is probably the highest our hitting percentage as a group, and consistently has been in a really long time, maybe in the 9 years that we've been here. So, that has a lot to do with passing and defense, and then setting as well. But our hitters really taking care of the ball.
All right. And WSU's back in Boulder this weekend, hosting the LA schools. UCLA up first on Friday, USC on Sunday. With both of those schools playing very well right now, where's the focus kind of shift for these 2 programs?
Yeah, second half of the Pac-12 is always interesting. There's so many good coaches in this conference that make a lot of adjustments, and you're right, both of these teams are playing extremely well right now. UCLA is coming off a sweep of the Bay Area schools, which is also pretty tough to do. USC is also playing really well. So, we just have to get back in the gym and, start preparing for these teams. UCLA has some, great pins, and they play some fabulous defense as well. USC's tempo is pretty quick, and they have, really hitters coming out of everywhere. So, just to get back and keep continuing to get better on the things we need to work on our side of the net as well.
Going into this weekend, playing both the California schools, what's your confidence looking like?
I think confidence is okay. I think with a really young team, you just have to focus on the process and not really what we've done outcome, so far. I think even, probably beating Utah was a really, really good step in the right direction. Rankings didn't really change much. So I think there's still a lot of room probably for this team to go and to keep growing as well.
How do UCLA and USC compare?
They're both really tough and pretty experienced teams. A little bit different systems. UCLA definitely goes to their outside and right side hitters a little bit more. Really scrappy as far as defensively. That ball is going to come back, quite a bit. USC really has some firepower. They hit out of the back row quite a bit as well, which is something that's pretty tough to defend. And all of their hitters are really experienced.
What needs to be worked on, reflecting from that last week going into this week?
I think probably, all our skills, we just need to keep getting more consistent. I think our blocking is okay. It's not great. So in order to slow these teams down, we're going to have to just keep working on our blocking and just get it more consistent. I thought passing and serving was pretty good, but that's something that we just try and keep getting better at every single week as well.
And then, is there anything else you wanted to add going into this week?
Yeah, I think with football having a bye and not much else besides Halloween going on, the more people we can get in Bowler Gym this weekend, the better. It's always, I think if we get good crowds, it's tough to play. In Bowler Gym, it's just a different environment than anywhere else in the conference. And just fans need to realize how important they are just to creating that home court advantage.